Hello everybody, Toby here again with the 216 Auto Restoration, 1976 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 455 car. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing today and the progress I've got going here. So what I'm doing today is I've got basically the car is all in primer, ready to go. I've got one last final wet coat before I paint it. But right now what I'm doing is I just sanded in all of this area here, getting these ready to paint here. The inner fenders and the underneath the hood, all this area in here. And up along there, and also the hood here. I actually just started sanding on this in here. I'm using a Scotch-Brite, maroon Scotch-Brite to go along here. And just sand this like that. What the heck? And I also did inside the trunk area, right in here, basically the trunk lid and this area here where the trunk lid sits down. So I got that ready to go. So basically the way that I do it is I'll tape off the whole car and I'll just paint under the trunk lid. Jeez, I got the shakes here or something. Sit this down. Way better. What I'll do is I'll tape off the whole car here and I'll just paint this area in here. Right here, all of this along here. Under the rear deck. And I will paint this area here, the inner fenders, on both sides. And I will paint underneath the hood, this here. I'll paint all of that first, and then I'll put the hood back on, close the trunk, tape all of that off, and then I'll continue to spray the rest of the car. But once I get under the hood done and get the trunk and everything, once I get that painted, then I will go ahead and sand the car one more time, wet sand it with a 600 wet, and it'll be ready to go in the booth. So right now, basically all I'm doing right here is just sanding this hood. It's a very, very tedious process. But nothing's easy. This is just the way it goes. And just gonna show you a little bit of how I go about it. Just take the Scotch-Brite and rough it up really good. I cleaned under this hood once and it's still just, you know, kind of rusty. A lot of crap under here, so it's gonna take a long time to get this. I'll probably spend a couple hours just getting this roughed up. I'm not gonna get all this stuff off of here. It's been baked on for 40 years. It's been about 40 years close. But just take your time, take a Scotch-Brite, go over all them areas, or you can use like a 320 if you want. 320 grit. I like to use the Scotch-Brite because it gets into all these areas and it's flexible enough that you can get around all these small tight corners and everything, rather than like using this piece of sandpaper. And another thing, when you're doing these things, sometimes it's not a bad idea to wear gloves, just because there's so many sharp parts everywhere you go on this. All this, you're standing like this, you're always hitting your hand and cutting your hands up on this crap, all the sharp stuff, all these edges. So it's not a bad idea to wear gloves. I preach that a lot, but I usually don't. But I just, you know, for your own safety and whatnot, if you don't want to, you know, bleed all over your project like I do sometimes. But anyways, I just wanted to give you an idea of how I go about doing that. So 1976 Pontiac Trans Am Firebird, it's getting close, really close. I wish I'd have filmed a lot more of what I did, but oh well. it is what it is, I guess. But, so thank you guys. Thanks for following along, and and hopefully you're liking the videos. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and give me some comments. Let me know what you think and what I could do better. I'm not a professional at this. I've been doing it a long time, but I'm definitely not a professional. I mean, look at where I'm doing this at. It's in my garage. Anybody can do this in their garage. So just have the tools and the willpower, and definitely takes some knowledge and some time, and but anybody can do it. So sorry everybody for carrying on like that, but thanks for watching the videos, and take care.